This small building was a little storage space that was connected to our garage, and we furnished it like a, small in-law unit. I'm not sure what it was built as. There were 2 dog beds in it, so it might have been doghouse. Yeah. But we furnished it like a small, kind of like a studio apartment. For us, living so far from the city, we had a lot of out-of-town guests and parents and friends who we knew were going to want to spend the night. We actually had a friend, she lived in the space for a year and loved it. She had a few more things in here. It was a little bit more kind of rustic modern.
Has a mid-century modern look with all this structure.
Yeah,
right?
it does. The clean lines and simplicity more than anything. To create a couple different living areas, a living room and a bedroom without having any separating walls, so it feels open and kind of one large space.
Tell me about the kitchen.
There's no cooktop, just a microwaves, a small refrigerator, George Foreman grill, teapot, blender. What else did you need?
Hi.
My wife, Jennifer.
Nice to meet you. You've stayed in here before.
Yes.
She actually comes over here more than I do.
Yeah?
Yeah, last summer we had somebody in the main house, so I was up here quite a bit, yeah.
Yeah, we rented out
It's
our main
really
house to some
pleasant.
friends and used this as our kind of weekend place.
Yeah.
So.
I learned to appreciate really what's here, because you're really kind of, you can open this and you're just really...
Sliding doors.
Yeah.
You just don't realize anything else is around you, and breeze comes through. And... Like when I sit here, you're just kind of you're just kind of outside, really, because all the windows open and it's so nice and bright and airy. And we've tried to keep everything really, there's the bed and then this piece of furniture. This is like the width of a twin bed, but the length of a California king. So it's come in really handy too when we have guests with kids and
Yeah,
stuff.
falls asleep foot to foot, so you can get 2 kids on the...
And then everything else is really easy to move, and you can sort of rearrange things really easily. And yeah, the dog likes to go in and out because it's all his place.
This carpet, it's an indoor-outdoor carpet. It's mostly
It
used
hasn't
in garage
faded at all.
interiors. I mean, you could actually hose it off if you wanted to. It's built for that. There's actually a carpet that I've used in nightclub spaces before, so I knew it was indestructible.
What do you do with
I design bars, restaurants, nightclubs, and some residential interiors. You can definitely see some of the inspiration. That's a custom lucite piece of furniture. Adding a piece of lucite furniture just makes the space feel so much bigger. Imagine if that was wood, it would be pretty bulky. And in fact, it's a normal sized desk, writing desk. There's kind of an interesting shower and stuff in here. It's a double. Like some of the amenities are kind of like something you'd find in a larger space. Having a double shower, people always love that when they stay here.
So you just kept the floor really kind of industrial.
It's just the original concrete slab.
I mean, that's very
Yes.
structural, like mid-century modern, this idea of keeping it like essential.
Yep.
It's really nice.
You'll see a lot of kind of mid-century inspired elements in my spaces. So this is kind of more of our personal style.
What do you like about mid-century modern?
Just a strong sense of style without a lot of embellishments.
So that was here. We just enlarged the window, and it's an old shed that wasn't fixed up at all when we got here. We just sheetrocked it all, and it makes for a perfect office for me. So my desk just looks out at all of this, so it's fabulous.
It's funny the spaces that so many of us think of as like a shed,
Exactly.
that are unused spaces that you can convert.
Yes,
Sure.
yes,
Yeah.
because garage is a disaster area, but it basically just continues on as the
Carport.
carport. Yeah.
Oh, so it's almost like part of the carport.
It is, yeah.
It is, yeah.
So the water heater, for instance, is in the carport, so you don't have to go too far for that. We didn't have to
Yeah.
do too much there.
Do you think there are a lot of spaces that we don't think of Is it a usable space for living that could be,
Oh, I think so. I mean,
absolutely, yeah. It's funny, when I do bar interiors, everybody wants to make them feel loft-like and large. I'll actually drop ceilings, shrink things down, because people like intimate spaces. They feel comfortable when they're in womb-like spaces. They just like the intimacy.